I don't mean to be rude, but I did not want to see you again.
Okay. So what
To be honest with you, my situation is absolutely out of control. I'm in the Ibis Hotel, so it's very difficult for me to walk down a street or get on an S-Bahn and U-Bahn because my name is all over the internet with my work and videos, and they put them on porn sites, and it is horrific. And I googled what they are doing to me because I've never seen it in my life before, coming from North America. And almost word for word, it's like called Zersetzung. So they're completely and utterly trying to destroy me. So I was in an Ibis hotel, fire alarm goes off, all my things get stolen, medication gets stolen. And I mean, the thing is, and the scary part is, I have most of my things on Proton Mail, which is supposed to be secure, right?
Yes.
Right. As soon as I send the email, so I with all the links to what I've done to try and get my technology back, as soon as I hit the send button, my Proton Mail shut down, and a red message came up saying, "You've been permanently banned from Proton Mail." Okay, so they're watching what I'm doing, because now I've even downloaded Tor browser, yes? As soon as I try and use Tor browser, I get blocked. So even today, I've been followed by about 5 people. I don't know these people. And also on the 705, I had some guy that wasn't German wanting to fight me. I got followed by a police car. I mean, it's insane. So the whole point is, if I lose it, if I lash out, if I don't sleep, I've basically got this weekend. I'm giving myself this weekend to fix this. The only issue I have is I don't know how the hell to do it, because no matter what I do, if I try and stay as quiet as a mouse, it doesn't matter. I get people, women ramming me with their buggies. But the whole point is, if I lash out or if I do something, right, and if they're trying to provoke me, then it gives them an excuse to, oh, look, this, and then all my work gets wiped, I get a criminal record, yada, yada. So it's very difficult. From Derendorf to here, I had to get on about 5 U-Bahns because I recognize what's happening. And if someone's coming towards me or like punch or kick or spit, I have to get off. Because if I react to that, right, and my sleep is terrible, I'm not eating well, then fire alarms are going off. Okay, it's too much. Now I have the limited data on my hard drive, and I'll be honest with you, even the heat that's coming out of my laptop is not normal. So I think it's on verge of kaput, yes? I'm trying to get that technology back from that hospital. Now I can't, because let's put it this way, from a medical standpoint, yes? I went to the mayor of Mol. I'm like, please don't do this. Just give me my stuff back. They sent me to an HIV clinic, okay? An HIV clinic. I said, and I was surrounded by Ordnungsamt. I'm like, why is the Ordnungsamt here? One of them is rubbing their genitals. Now this is what I mean. It's a constant, non-stop provocation. I said, I have nothing to do with HIV. Why are you going in here? Oh, you have psychological problems, yada, yada. I then went back to Contilia. I said, can you please stop this? So that's why I'm emailing North America, because it's pretty clear that attack that I had, that they put me in hospital, was purely to get my technology. Now that's 22 terabyte. I've got whatever. I've tried to salvage the links that I have, but the number one thing they're going after is my food, my sleep, and my nervous system. And I can't take much more of it. So I saw you, what was it, 7, 8 days ago? I don't know.
The 5th, yeah, 9 days ago.
Okay. The other issue on a medical level is this has gone on a long time, right? Way before I saw you. Now, they know I'm trying to contact North America to get help to get out. But for me to hit the send button and block it, I'm going to have to leave here. I'm going to have to go back I'm in another hotel. I don't even know, I worked in IT for a long time. I don't even know how to secure my computer because I don't know what they've done to it. Because when I was in the hospital, that laptop that I have, they had it. So what they did was they gave me a laptop back, no power cable. I went to KPMG, you know KPMG?
Oh.
It's like Deloitte. It's like a big audit company. I explained to them what happened. So what they did was, if they give me a laptop, they don't give me the power cable. If they give me the power cable, they don't give me my hard drives back. It's like, okay, well, it's done on purpose, right? So it looks like we're giving you it back, but you're giving me nothing. So I went to KPMG. I didn't tell them the whole thing. I said, I've worked with you before in North America, and they give me a bag, cable, and that's the only reason I've even got my laptop working. But Doc, it is getting seriously dangerous. To cut a long story short, it's the medication, and I have one, I don't know if you could do it on Alka because it's only been 9 days, but I've got to figure out a way to do it this weekend.
Maybe on private.
I don't know. I mean, I don't have a lot of money left, right? Because they steal my wallet, it's everything. But if I don't leave Germany soon, something terminal, and I mean, do you understand what I mean, terminal? Something terrible is going to happen to me, because the amount of money involved in this, it's not just money, it's reputations, it's companies' reputations. But the thing is, what makes it difficult is, my name is clearly out there because I'm being attacked by, and it's not a racial thing, because I'm getting attacked by Muslim, I'm getting attacked by Asian, I'm getting attacked by German. It's just relentless. And like, I Googled forms of torture. One of them is screaming children, right? If you put someone in a box, I've Googled it. You put someone in a box and you have screaming noises. The one thing I have to deal with is if my brain is continually subjected to noise. You see that vein there? Okay, there's only so much noise, and that's a form of torture, right? Because if you blast someone with noise, regardless of what it is, your sensory can only take so much. So I walk around with tissue paper in my ear. Okay, that's not normal, is it? So, I mean, I don't think if I don't get help by Monday or Tuesday, I'm in big trouble. And my concern is, how secure is my laptop? Because if they're able to do that to my Proton Mail, I mean, I've never even seen that before. But I desperately need to get my technology. I don't think I'm going to get it whilst I'm here. I'm emailing for help to the mayor in my city.
You have been blocked from Proton Mail.
You know what it is, which makes it even more unbelievable? I thought, okay, you know what?
Do you have a smartphone with you?
Smartphone is not, I can't make that secure in any way. But my point is, so when they took all the hard drive and everything, right, I use Linux, which is my safest because I can manipulate everything. Windows is just a package and you have to use it. Linux, you can manipulate the security, right? So I use like BleachBit, delete all the cache. But my point is, all the databases of my passwords, they have it on the tower, and I've been told by my providers they're trying to delete everything. So they're trying to delete all the evidence as I'm trying to get help. But my point...
Is the laptop encrypted?
Well, what happened was when they gave it back to me, I put in my password to get in, and it was changed. So they'd obviously got in it. So when I went to KPMG, they gave me a USB. So the Linux operating system is very small. It's not like Windows, tiny. It's like 6 gigabytes. I had to wipe the whole hard drive and start again. So I have about 17 accounts of clouds because they keep doing this. So the issue is I had to wipe my whole hard drive, put a new Linux operating system on there, try and get access to whatever I can. But the one with the Proton Mail, I thought, okay, if they've obviously hacked this laptop, which they did because I put in my password and it didn't work, I created a brand new email, right, on Proton Mail. And that was the one I was sending it from. So within 5 minutes, I'd created a brand new email to send because I'm like, okay, they won't know this email. And that was the one they blocked. So I'm like, you're watching me that much that I've created a brand new, supposedly encrypted email, and the moment I hit send, my email is terminated. Yeah, this is what I mean. And then the thing is, I obviously get stressed. Then I got people banging on my hotel door. I mean, screaming children. And the thing is, they do it in such a way that if there is a woman outside with a child, or screaming and they're kicking you or punching you, if you are a male and you react to that, what's going to happen? I'm going to look like the idiot, right? The bad guy. There's nothing I can do in a scenario like that. So if a man and a child attacks me, it's always with a child. Because if I react to that, okay, I look like the bad guy. So I'm just taking a beating out here. And it's like, there's only so much I can do. So if I don't sleep, I'm doing my best to stay calm. I've got the whole world on my shoulders. I've got a huge IT company. I'm trying to get my passports back, and you're harassing the crap out of me. It's like...
So how can I help you? You need the medication again, right?
Yes, but I'll be honest, this is what I'm saying is though, I don't think I will see you again because the violence is getting worse and worse, and it is unbearable. Like literally, going from Derendorf to see you today, it's a war. It is an all-out war. I can't walk down the street. It's just non-stop. And the thing is, I Googled it because I'm like, okay, look, I've been bullied, I've been harassed.
About how much money is it? Must be about it.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's difficult because how this started was they didn't pay me. Okay, so that's a certain amount. Then it went to the European court. So now we're talking about compensation. Okay, this has now gone on a long time. So now we're talking about broken bones. When I was in that hospital, I got beaten the crap out of. I've been beaten. So I don't even know. But the point is, this is more about reputation now because if it got out what they've done to me, okay, to be honest, I don't want any of this. It seems to be like a big game to them. Let's just destroy this guy. And I'm like, just give me my stuff and let me go. But I mean, it is disgusting. Really, it's disgusting. When they do that stuff with the children, I mean, it's unbearable. And I just have to walk the other way. And even when I'm in the hotel, if I'm not in my room, I pick the quietest corner, right? And I mean, I have to stay calm while I'm doing this. My brain has to function, but I've got to figure out a way. I don't have time to put a new operating system on there, but...
So you want me the medication through the Krankenkasse or private?
To be honest, if you could do the Krankenkasse, that...
I can do everything on Krankenkasse except Sopicolon. Because Sopicolon, they're just paying one time. But I can do Sopicolon private.
Okay. But I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, well, let's put it. Can I put it to you this way? If I'm in a hospital, right?
Sounds like you're in real trouble, but you should get out of it.
But this is what I'm trying, right? But I don't have my passports. To be honest with you, do you have access to Google?
Yes.
Okay, could you pull up Google for 1 second? I just want you to quickly read one paragraph.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if you're German or not, I don't care. But if you can type into, can I write this word down for you? This is exactly what I'm being subjected to. Almost word for word, that. Because I started to Google, I'm like, okay, this is absolutely insane. No human can survive this. If you put in, I don't know, you can obviously read German or English. What they did in East Germany. Okay, and I'm like, okay, now, so well, the thing is, if they are using those techniques and you add in 40 years of technology, right? Okay, it's unbearable. Because, like, as an example, let's say if you stood beside me or you stood on the U-Bahn, you're probably like, nothing's happening. But because they've terrorized me so much, I'm like, okay, I know what they're doing. I know what they're doing. That's disturbed. But if you stood next to me, the only way I can describe it is, if I come from Derendorf to your office, right? No one has to actually physically kick, spit, or punch me. But people are doing all kinds of weird stuff that they've tortured me with already. So let's say, for example, how can I put this? Let's say, for example, if they used an acid attack and my arm was, they didn't, but let's say my arm was all acid attack, right? I will have 15 people walk past with acid attacks on their face, on the butt. So I know it's a psychological attack, but if you're with me, you'll be like, okay, do you understand? Mm-hmm. If you build up a huge glossary of ways we've attacked you, to you it might not look like nothing. To me, I'm like, okay, well, I can't walk that way, I can't walk that way, I can't walk that way. And it's just relentless. So I get screaming police sirens, ambulance sirens, fire truck sirens. Okay, if you're not following me around, so if you're in an intersection, yes? Mm-hmm. You know what an intersection is?
Yes.
Okay.
If America, I've lived in America.
Right, so if you're not following me around, and if there's a police or ambulance or whatever it may be, right? If you come right behind me and immediately blast on the sirens, okay, I'm gonna jump, right? Then as soon as they go around the corner, they turn it off. Now, if you're not following me, it may look like just, okay, the police car is just trying to get around it. No, but I get that about 100 times a day. So the thing is, if my nervous system goes, the whole purpose of that Zersetzung is to drive you crazy. So when I was in that hospital, in St. Marine Hospital, what did they write down? Oh, he's crazy. I had nothing to do with that. They won't give me my technology back. To the point I'm terrified to even go in that hospital. They said, oh, come, we'll go and see Mr. Cook. I don't know how you can get away with this. This is point blank criminal. And one of the guys from Contilia said, oh, come on, we'll go back up to the ward. You're expecting me to go up to that ward where you tortured me? There was one lady who was absolutely wicked. What they would do is they would stick you in a room that's sealed, lock all the oxygen, take the bed away, and then there's a window the size of that whiteboard, mm-hmm. and they flash torches in there. Like you're a freaking monkey. They did that for 4 days. How many humans can survive that? Is that not torture?
Yes, I don't know.
No, but okay, are you allowed to do that? Are you allowed to do that?
No.
Right. Right, and this is what I'm trying to...
But they're straight because they're...
No, but they're trying to destroy me because...
There are a lot of people involved, so how can you organize such thing?
You know what? That is the one thing I would have...
There's like two possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Either there's something with you, or you have a real big problem.
No, I have a real big problem. Because you know why? You know why it's the worst thing is? It's because now it's political. Now, if you involve politicians in politics, who are the most nastiest people on the planet?
Then probably.
Okay, so it's now political, and that's why I'm getting this. So if it's political, they will do just about anything, no?
Then you have to get out.
Right. And that's why it's so nasty, because it's political. If it wasn't political, it wouldn't be this nasty, but it is.
Maybe try Switzerland.
Okay. Yeah, I know, but to be honest with you, that's why I chose Proton now. Because it's supposed to be from a neutral country. Look what happened.
It's difficult today because the world is connected everywhere. So.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, when you have that as in collaborators, right? That was back in the 80s. How easy would it be to coordinate something into... Okay, you didn't have internet back then. You didn't have a smartphone, okay? No one walked around with earpieces.
If you're right, they probably hear us.
1000% they are. I'll be shocked. You know what? I'm shocked because I'll be honest with you, there's a police car following me around out here. I've got nothing to... The thing is, they're trying to make a normal situation into this humongous situation that is impossible. So the longer this goes on, it becomes more and more impossible. So they're trying to make it out to look like something it's not. You didn't give me my money, you didn't pay me, you screwed me over in the European court, and now you've made it into this huge political thing. I got nothing to do with any of this. But that's my point. They're like, I would be shocked if, the one thing they go for is the Zoppaklam. All the time. And then the thing is, if I go to another doctor or something, they talk to you like you're 3 years old. Oh, do you need Zoppaklam? You have a sleep problem? Okay, look, I'm a grown adult. I got the world on my shoulders here. But the problem is, I got to cut a line in the sand at some point because I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and all I do is fight this. That's not a life, is it? They will not leave me alone. And I need to figure this out quickly. Otherwise, I mean, dealing with that, people die from that. You don't have to shoot someone. You just have a complete breakdown. That is nasty.
Yes.
Right? And then the thing is, you add in smartphones and laptops, and they do this, and they have an agenda. The thing is, I can't.
It's like the same thing in Russia. If you scroll with the wrong people.
Yeah, but the problem. No, but the thing is, if you're here and it was just the Germans, oh, it's a Nazi, yada yada. Okay, I'm getting attacked from everybody. Now, if you make a society, hold on, but if you make a society multicultural and you're getting attacked from everyone, well then it can't be classed as racist, right?
No.
But the thing is, it's about money. All you have to do is pay someone. I tell you what, give you 100 euros, go and kick that guy.
Yes.
And if I'm getting it from everyone, if it's worth so much money and they've now built it into this monster story, then that's what they do. And the worst part is people enjoy it. So I'm getting attacked by 3-year-olds that, and the reason I'm saying attacked is, if I'm on the U-Bahn, I'll say this quickly because you have a lot of patience. You could be 83, and the thing is, if you scroll down and read that, they did that in the 80s. It wasn't just like a mano mano. It was children all the way up to very old. But they attack you differently. If a woman, an old age pensioner comes at me and is ramming me with, what am I going to do? Because the one thing they always want to do is call the police. Now, I know if they get involved, well, that's what happened in the hospital. So no, if a child comes up and is screaming and punching me or doing weird shit, if I try and do something, oh look, call the police, and that's what they're trying to do. You provoke me to the point they want to call the police, and then that's when it goes terribly wrong for me. So I have to walk away. But there's only so much I can take. Do you understand how brutal that is?
Get out.
I'm doing my best. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Considering what I'm dealing with, would you say I'm not kind of reasonable? This is horrific. It's disgusting. Really it is. I've done nothing to no one. I've not committed a crime. I'm just trying to please. Really. And it's unbearable.
It's difficult because,
if I'm not true, the thing is as well, you're obviously technically savvy, right? You know what you're talking about.
Yes.
22 terabyte, not gigabyte, terabyte they stole. Because when they were doing all this, I've never had to record anyone in my life, but it was relentless. So in order for me to prove, the whole point of that Zersetzung is to drive you crazy and you have no proof. I had 22 terabyte. That's what they wanted. So all this terror they've subjected me to, that's what they took. And then they wrote down on the paperwork that I'm crazy. It's exactly this Stasi thing. It's got nothing to do with Nazi. Almost word for word what they did to people. You add in technology, this is what I'm dealing with. I didn't come to Germany for this. It is brutal. And the problem is, the company that I'm dealing with is all over the world. It's in my country. And they will not leave me alone. So I guarantee you, by the time I go from here to Derendorf, I'll have at least 100 to 200. And you know how they come after you? Is sexually. They attack you as a man. So if you're talking political and they're doing that and using that, can you imagine what I'm being subjected to? It is disgusting. And I can't react to it. I've got to turn the head, but can you imagine what they possibly could do? I get it on my email, I get it on YouTube, I get it, there's another thing called music torture. They'll play a song, you know the group Police, and I'll be watching you. Mm-hmm. I get that over and over and over again. So it is relentless. I mean, I'm a very mentally strong person, but okay, this is just sick. This is evil, right? I literally walk with my head looking to the ground now, and the last thing I'll say, it's that bad when they're doing that stuff with the children. From Derendorf to here, I actually got on the wrong U-Bahn because I have to sit in the chair with my eyes closed. That's how bad it is. I don't want to see any more disturbing things, so the best thing is for me to sit there and close my eyes. Now, if I was classed as an alpha male, right? a boss, a manager. Okay, they're literally trying to trap my psychologically. That's how bad it is. It is brutal.
Yeah, the problem is if you read what the Nazis did in the Stasi, and now we have technology.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, there's no doubt I'm being watched, but like, why do this? Like honestly, it's not necessary. And the thing is, I've even got Muslim people out here attacking. I've got LGTB attacking me. So now every gay person is coming up. You know what it is? If I'm way up here, and now they put me way down here, well, let's smash him. Okay, when I was way up here, I didn't do anything to anyone. But now I'm way down here, well, I'm just getting attacked from everybody. And it is nasty. I mean, nasty. And when I was in the Ibis Hotel, the last thing I'll say to you, I never had a problem with the police in my life, and I don't want a police, but if I'm a nice guy and a good guy, and one of the ways they try and do that is literally to decompose you, destroy your heart, destroy your soul, destroy everything. You are not the same person. That's what they are trying to do to me. So I don't want to hate the police, but they're making it impossible. When I'm sat, just before I hit the send button on the proton mail, it must have been about 150 police officers in jumpsuits all walked past my window. Is that normal? It's not, is it?
It's crazy. Stay safe.
Thank you, sir.
Ja. Tschüss.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. And that's the attack doctor. You see? Look, as soon as I come out your office, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I'm talking about, doc.